Delhaize creepypasta. One day, I was looking through a Delhaize magazine for any exclusive deals. 3 for 1, or 5 for 2 advertisements filled the pages of the magazine, the usual stuff. I was kind of interested in these offers, so I decided to buy one. The next day, I went to the nearby Delhaize shop. It was sunny outside, and I was feeling confident about myself. Once I arrived at the shop, I grabbed a shopping cart and went through the 2 automatic sliding doors. There was air conditioning to cool off the heat. I proceeded down the aisles, buying anything that sold the knockoff Lego bricks. Once I had purchased what I was looking for, I went to the cashier. She scanned my articles and put them in a plastic bag. I said bye and returned home. Once I was home, I took a look at what I had bought. Cookies, chips and bleach. Each one came with a small packages with knockoff Lego bricks inside. I had bought 3 articles, so I had received 3 packages. I proceeded to open them one by one. In the first one I received a blue square brick, the second a circular pink brick, but in the third package, I didn't receive a brick at all. Instead, I received a child's cut-off finger. In my disgust, I threw the thing away in the trash, hoping that my mom wouldn't find out. I had no intention of telling my parents about my discovery, and simply imagined that nothing weird had just happened. Later that day, I was watching some funny videos on the web. I paused the video at the voice of my mom saying, "Honey, I'm going outside to take out the trash." I froze. I suddenly remembered about that bloody finger. I told her, "Okay mom, go ahead." And out she went. I unpaused my video I was watching. I knew that she would find out about the finger, so I peeked out of my window and saw her taking out the trash. I prayed that she wouldn't find out, but to my surprise, she came back in the house, as if nothing happened. I sighed a breath of relief and continued browsing the web. The next day, while I was walking to the bus stop, I decided to look in the trash. I took the lid of the plastic container and quickly closed it back, due to the horrible smell. I closed it back and continued walking to the bus stop. Once I arrived there, I saw a figure in the corner of my eye. I don't exactly remember how it looked, but from what I could make out, it had long black limbs and no eyes. A few minutes later, the bus arrived, and you can bet that I was the first to go in that thing. I was terrified at what I had seen. That figure looked so humanoid, but it wasn't a human at all. Once seated, I took out my music player to calm my nerves. A few moments later, I turned my head to look out of the window. I saw the figure. It was running after the bus, holding what seemed like a child's finger. I stopped looking, but when I did, the figure somehow managed to get in the bus. The vehicle swerved left and right as the creature was approaching me. I took off my seat belt and jolted at the bus doors. I frantically punched on the doors, trying to get them to open. Suddenly, the doors opened, and I fell out of the bus at a very fast velocity that I blacked out. When I woke up from my black out, I found myself in a hospital. The nurse explained me that I blacked out due to the hard shock I experienced when my head hit the asphalt. I had blacked out for about an hour or so. A few hours passed by and I could see my mom approaching me with a warm smile. I was happy to see my mother again, but when I saw what she was holding, I froze. She was holding the child's bloody finger. I couldn't believe my eyes. She then said something that truly scarred me for life. "Here is your little red brick, son.